When I'm working with corporate clients in leadership development, in executive coaching, oftentimes we speak around the question of what is your biggest challenge at the moment? What is your biggest leadership challenge at the moment? And working with private individuals as well, we talk about what are the biggest challenges in life at the moment. And more so working with private clients than corporate clients. Sometimes with corporate clients, it brings us to the question of where is the joy in your life? And what does that mean to you? Sometimes it means where do you experience fun in your life? Is there fun in your life? How much of it is in your life? Where is that energy? And it also arises the question, what is it all for? What motivates you? We can often lose touch of the simple things in life, the simple pleasures, the joy, the fun. We lose touch with all of that when we're chasing what we feel we're supposed to be working towards. We lose sight of the wood for the trees, busy in the professional environment, in the leadership environment, reaching the next milestone, achieving the next pay grade, making sure there's enough in the bank, making sure the pension's paid off and up to date, making sure all of our material needs are satisfied. And a lot of times what gets lost in all of that is joy and fun. And so in my own experience, in my own journey, these are regular questions for me as well, and for my wife and us together. Where's the joy and the fun? For us both, Sarah and I, in building our own businesses, we often lose touch of that as well. We lose touch of that ourselves. And we remind one another, maybe more so my wife Sarah reminding me more than I'm reminding her. But where is the fun? Where is the joy in life? And we've very much prioritized that in how we live, in our lifestyle choice, in where we've chosen to live. So we live on a craggy island on the west coast of Ireland, Inishmaan, or Inishmaan as it's named in Irish. It's the middle of 3 islands side by side on the Atlantic coast of Galway. It's a very small population, 150 people live on this island year round. It's 2.5 kilometers wide, it's 4 kilometers long, and it's pretty barren. As you can see, a lot of it is like this, and it is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful, it's wild, it's peaceful, it's quiet. We're steeped in nature here. There is a slow pace that is rare these days because of its wildness, and we're so connected to nature here. We're very much aware of the change of the weather, the passing of the seasons, the natural cycles, the cycles of the natural world, which we attune to very easily here. It's almost like the island demands it of people who come here, to attune to the cycles of nature, to attune to weather. And by extension of that, it really suits rearing children here. We have 2 young kids who are, after a year living here full time, are absolutely thriving and experiencing the joy day to day and the freedom of living in a place like this. The freedom of being able to do cartwheels down the middle of the road and run free across the craggy fields and around the beaches. The joy of discovering what the day holds for us, particularly this time of year in summer when school is out and we have visitors coming to stay with us and new visitors coming to the island all the time. Who's coming off the next boat? And so there's a freedom and an experience and a joy in the unknown of what the day holds every day. And the joy that's connected with the not knowing and the freedom of that. So why am I speaking about all of this? It's really in witnessing our children grow and discover and experience life on this island and the wonder of that, the wonder in their eyes, and to witness them in their joy every day. And it's not always joyful, it's a roller coaster with many ups and downs every day, and that's the human experience. To allow the ups and downs and roll with it, go with it, not to suppress the downs or the difficulties or the challenges, the upset. But really to embrace it all and to recognize as well, in embracing it all, the deeper the sorrow, the greater the joy, to borrow words from William Blake, as he refers to grief and the bigger things in life, but they can be referred to the smaller things too. The deeper the sorrow, the greater the joy. So allowing ourselves to really be open to and feel the depths of that sorrow, the difficulty and the challenge, whatever way that looks for you, the more capacity and space we have to also experience the joy and to stay connected with the joy and the fun and the energy that comes from that for us. So yes, in coaching engagements, it can feel like heavy lifting sometimes. The challenges, the difficulties, the trauma, what has to be healed, what are the obstacles. But this can be subtle work also. And in digging through all of this, an openness and a clarity around what joy is arising from it, what lightness is coming from it. A lot of the work that I do with clients is actually very, very light work. Deep work, powerful work, can also be light, can also be fun. Emotional release can also feel like laughter and joy. There is an emotional release in joy. There is emotional release in laughter. There is emotional release in a belly laugh, a whole, full body laugh. This too is emotional release. So this deep transformational work is not only deep, it's broad and it's varied. And there's a journey with it. And in the words of William Blake again, the deeper the sorrow, the greater the joy. So where is the joy in your life? Where is the fun? Stay connected with that. Stay open to it. And if you would like to explore this further, because sometimes when we lose sight of it, that can be a difficult question to answer. Where is the joy? So if you want to explore that, if you want to reconnect with that, connect with me. We can have a call, we can have a session, we can explore that together. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I really appreciate everyone who engages with these videos and with this channel. Thank you. We'll see you again soon.